Get up. Nobody is clapping. The room is black. The bed is warm. That warmth is a lie, and it wants to keep you. Somewhere out there, someone already decided to move. You haven't decided yet. Decide now. Right now, across every time zone that matters to you, someone else is asleep. They will wake up in 2 hours, in 3, in 4. They will stretch, complain about the weather, scroll for 10 minutes before they even sit up. They will call that morning routine. You do not get that. Not today. Every minute you spend negotiating with the blanket is a minute you are handing to someone who isn't negotiating with anything. Tim Grover spent decades inside the heads of the most relentless competitors alive. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, and he distilled all of it into 5 words. Decide, commit, act, succeed, repeat. Not decide, feel like it, act. Decide. Full stop. No vote taken at the moment the alarm goes off. The vote already happened. You already decided last night when you set that alarm. This morning is not a new negotiation. It's enforcement of a decision you already made while you were sober, clear-headed, and not still half-dreaming. Here's the part nobody says out loud. Staying under the covers doesn't cost you 10 minutes. Costs you the whole shape of the day. Every extra minute in bed is a minute of momentum you never built. A minute someone else used to get further ahead while you were still deciding whether today was worth it. Grover calls the elite performers cleaners, the ones who don't wait to be told, who don't wait to feel ready. They pay for that identity in solitude. Excellence is lonely, and it starts lonely, in a dark room, alone. The cost of comfort isn't comfort. It's obscurity. It's watching someone else's name get called for the thing you were capable of, because they got up and you didn't. And the worst part is how quiet the cost is. Nobody sends you a bill for the morning you slept through. There's no siren, no consequence you can see today. The debt just compounds, a little slower, a little softer, a little further behind, until one ordinary Tuesday you look up and the gap between where you are and where you should be is too wide to explain by bad luck. Here is the standard, and it does not care about your excuses. Henry Rollins wrote that the iron never lies to you. You can walk outside and hear all kinds of talk, that you're a god, that you're a total bastard, and none of it matters because the iron will always kick you the real deal. 200 pounds is always 200 pounds. Friends may come and go. The bar does not move for anyone. Your morning is built from the same honest material. It does not care that you're tired. It does not care that you had a hard week, a bad month, a legitimate excuse. It does not negotiate, and it will not lie to make you feel better about staying down. Rollins said he found the iron to be his greatest friend, not because it was kind to him, but because it was the one thing in his life that never once betrayed him with flattery. Kobe Bryant put a number on that same honesty. Mamba mentality, he said, is about 4 a.m. workouts, doing more than the next guy, and then trusting the work you put in when it's time to perform. Not hoping, trusting, because the work already happened, in the dark, while everyone else was still deciding whether to get up. You have to work hard in the dark to shine in the light. That's not a slogan, that's the mechanism. The shine is just a receipt for work nobody saw. That's the standard. Not motivation. Not mood. A number you hit, in the dark, before a single person is watching to give you credit for it. The standard doesn't move because you're inspired or because you're not. It's just there, every morning, the same weight it was yesterday. Today you will get up the second the alarm sounds. No snooze, no negotiation, no 5 more minutes that turn into 20. Today you will do the one hard thing before you check a single message, before you owe your attention to anyone else's inbox, before the world gets a vote in how your morning starts. Today you will work like nobody is watching because right now nobody is. That's not a disadvantage. That's the entire advantage. This is the one window where the work is purely yours, no audience, no applause, no algorithm deciding if it counted. Tomorrow, when the world wakes up and sees what you already built, you will not explain it. You will not need to. The work will have already spoken, hours before anyone else opened their eyes. Let them wonder how you're always ahead. You know exactly how. You just didn't negotiate with the blanket. Tonight, when the cleaner's debrief asks what you actually did with this morning, you will have an answer. Make sure it's one you're not ashamed to give. Win before they wake.